So I'm kind of not like a huge soccer fan, but I did play a lot back in high school. And in college, kept on playing it for a while. I remember wearing these boots, like after I'd been on a date and I go into the soccer field. I'd be like, wow, crap. I didn't bring my cleats. What am I gonna do? I live like maybe an hour drive from the college, so there's no way I'm gonna go back home just to get my boots or just get my cleats. And you know what? It's a giant waste of time. And I figured, you know what? I mean, since I've walked miles and miles with these things already, and I'm really comfortable in them. So I figured, you know what? Hey, why not? Just hop on the field and go crazy with it. And I did. And it's one of the things I've regretted for the rest of my life. It started to rain later that day. We're playing in an outdoor field. My God, it was horrible what I did to these things. It was so disgusting. Like there was mud covered all the way up to here. There was mud covered all the way here. You can't even hear anything anymore when you're walking with these things because there's just layers and layers of mud and dust just covering everything. It's like I didn't even recognize them at the end. I was like, you know what? Like they felt the same. Like surprisingly, they're pretty good for soccer too. I was running around, like I could run probably faster than I would with runners. And I'm not just saying that. I felt great for some reason. I felt like I can jump farther, jump higher, but nonetheless. I mean, they obviously didn't make these for playing heavy sports, and they got really dirty and kind of really hurts me inside. I, uh, but I got so used to wearing them, I didn't bother taking them off afterwards. When I was done, the whole thing was over. I just kept them on, and you know what? I'm not gonna. Okay, seriously, taking them off felt kind of hard too, because my God, they were dirty. And I didn't even wear like any shorts. I'm not the guy to wear shorts with boots. I mean, I'm not a chick or anything. So come on. I just played in my jeans. It felt usual. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. I play some other sports with jeans anyways. And the mud was trapping my boot all the way up to here, and I couldn't even take them off. I didn't feel like I could take them off, so I just kept them on anyways, and I just drove them home like that. And yeah, first thing I got home, I washed them and I polished them. I made sure they were the way before, and from that moment on, I never did anything like that ever again. So you know, these boots, they're really easy to clean because there aren't like any patterns, so it's not hard to scrub. So I've gotten really dirty with these. I mean, I'm talking about like being in bar fights, having booze spilled all over it, having sometimes maybe even blood. I don't remember, but you know what? Mostly because I'm drunk. But these are. I remember that one time after the concert. There was booze all over the floor, and I had a really rough time cleaning them. But it was a lot easier in my other boots. There was just beer spilled all over. There was a mosh pit. People started kicking each other. And you know what? I don't like it when I don't mind. Obviously, that's what the mosh pit's all about. People pushing around, shoving, and everything. But when they step on my boots, when they use their ugly shoes to step on my boots, I'm gonna get pissed. So there was something that happened like that. I really wasn't proud of that. Started shoving and there was punching, and luckily we didn't get kicked out, or I didn't get kicked out. I don't know. I don't care what that asshole was, what happened to him. But yeah, these creases right here, I can remember the first one. That was when that guy stepped on it and made it. I'm like, okay, seriously, you gonna ruin my boots like that? Fuck you. And yeah, there was just a lot of I didn't really actually kick them in the face or anything like. I really loved to, but I didn't. But it wasn't until the next time I got into a fight in a bar, and yeah, these boots really got dirty that time. I remember it was more like a Southern feel bar, and there were a lot of Chuck Norris's fans, let's just say. A lot of all these people, they're trying to, they get really drunk, they get rowdy, and they come hit on my friend. And you know what, like, I'm okay with you if you're nice and all that stuff, but you know, things got really physical, and they started like kicking around like crazy. Seriously, they started a fight. And come on, what do you expect? You're gonna have a lot of people piling on. You're gonna have beer flying everywhere. And my boots got so sticky to the point where I didn't even know if it was actually just blood or blood with beer on top. But it was disgusting. You have all these guys that were going crazy at it, and you know what? Like, I was drunk. I admit, I joined the fight too. I went inside. I kicked anybody I could feel. You know what? These boots made me feel powerful. They made me feel I can kick through walls. So, especially when I'm drunk, I'm gonna go kick anything. I see this guy, I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? Like, he came at me, he started kicking me, he started, like, throwing chairs, like, from the side, I'm like, yeah, damn, I kicked the chair right off his hand. It felt great, too, because these boots, they're meant for stepping on, they're meant for kicking things, and it felt great, just like, bam, like that. Oh, man, I remember there were chairs flying everywhere. Chairs, stools, beer bottles. I can seriously feel how Chuck Norris does it now. The guy's a man. That guy kicks anything, and I can feel that I can do that too. I can just kick anything at any time. Just wow! Felt great. Oh man. But yeah, afterwards the cleaning part wasn't fun. Man. Went through so many good times with these things.